I'm recording.
Nobody swear.
This meeting is being recorded. CIA.
Please watch what you say.
No profanity.
Does that mean?
Gonna go silent in here then, isn't it?
So the Americans are suffering from daylight savings time.
Yeah, where are they?
Okay, so Oliver and Joe should be joining shortly. I just spoke to Susie and she was, I guess she was on the road, but she should be on in about a few minutes. So we just have to kind of hold on. There's no
No,
problem
your
with the
sign's
time
falling off,
this
mate.
time. No problem with the time.
But
You can talk as long.
It's 11 p.m. for us, not 12. So we were.
Oh, is it?
We were about to wait another hour.
Oh,
We
I
can
did-
hardly see Richard.
No wonder.
He doesn't want to be in it. Like same as that.
Richard.
Pardon?
You have to come
Look.
Nah.
Doesn't want
Doing a great job, Joe.
You've been married too long.
Yeah, that's come on, Bert.
You'll be doing this soon, Gina.
Okay.
Feeding.
Are you logged on?
Looking forward to it.
right in the-
You know that. How old is she?
Because if
She's only 14 months.
you have to see.
She's a cutie pie.
There we go. We'll see soon.
If
I'm
you're
really
listening,
happy to hear
Charlotte,
that it's
I've
still 1-1 with
had
Man
more of the
City.
wiring done today.
You've what? Had the wiring done?
Yeah, he's not completed it yet. He's going to come next time.
So when
I'll
you-
talk to you about that
lights have
later.
didn't
The
see.
bathroom lights have been done. I'll give you a ring.
That your technical expert there, Bill?
This is
No, on the link.
I'm madly in love.
I have to
I'm just
admit
to let the family know I'm getting
From
married
Peru.
on Monday.
Run, girl, run.
Yeah,
She's
you're
only,
right, Gina.
she's
Run.
only 40 years younger than me, so I'm not embarrassed the family. Please
But
trust
I'm
me.
not seeing you where I can bring you in.
Blink twice.
Finally, there goes your inheritance.
Finn's going to go offline any minute. Can't bear it.
I hope I'm not embarrassing you, but we'll be sending out the invitations very shortly.
Wi-Fi.
Won't we, darling?
Bill, there's something called Me Too.
I don't with you because,
Oh,
What is it, doll?
oh that's better. Yeah, that's better.
Very good, Gina.
It's not reached.
Right, back to your work. There's work to be done. Come on.
hey, Joy's coming in. All right.
Well, here's
Jenny,
Joe.
how are your
Um,
kids?
Who's it? Joe Stevenson?
Yes. Oliver is having some technical issues here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we've got.
Okay.
where are you?
So what happened?
Finn's in the garden.
House down the
When
garden.
you click on the big link, nothing
We're not
happens.
allowed in the house anymore, Finn.
I'm only picking up some of the
The
conversation.
weeds done.
Shut up. You've said too much already.
All right.
Meeting is being recorded.
Joe, are you in?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right.
You need to start your video.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but we can't see you.
John Roger, many happy returns. Your presents and cards are on the way.
Aye, right. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Oh, they
Christmas.
are.
Oh,
that
mine.
is your Christmas card he's talking about. The birthday ones will be in 6 months.
Jenny's
I
in
won't
your
hold my
birthday
breath.
soon.
No, don't,
Oh,
dear.
boy.
I won't hold my breath, Bill.
Hang on.
Jenny, when's your birthday? Is it sooner? Is it the wee ones?
Got 3
The day
days.
after Joe's.
Eh?
Our time he's got 3 days.
Oh, it's the day before
What
Joe's.
is on? I don't know why you can't get in.
No, no, can you?
Yes, we can see you. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Joe.
You should have.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Likewise.
So try it another way and see what happens, because I'll know when you're trying to get in. It'll show up that I need to admit you into the group.
Don't like it, but I
No.
don't know.
Right, so we're just the Yanks. There's Susie and team. And Oliver.
What time is your train, Adam? What time's your train?
I'm on the train now. I'm on the underground now.
Oh, you're on the train. Is it a bullet train?
No,
You're on a bullet train?
just a metro.
Or just a metro?
I've got on the wrong train now, so I have to change in about 10 minutes and get on the other
Oh,
one.
blast.
It's all right. You don't have to change the platform.
Sorry.
The wee one.
She doesn't have her nose cleaned, but you know. Done.
Who are West Ham playing this weekend?
So Gina, tell us about the baby. How much have you seen of the baby?
Oh, we've seen a lot of the baby and she's absolutely gorgeous.
She is.
And I promised Johanna that I would, show you guys a couple of pictures of her. So what I'll do is I'll share my screen and you'll be able to see.
The advanced.
Can you see her?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You're not
Not a thing, Gina.
Yeah.
Well, it's because the host has disabled participant screen sharing.
Oh, wait a minute. Let
Wow.
me
Damnation.
Come on.
look and fix that.
I actually thought Eddie was Joe when he came. Absolutely.
Oh.
What's wrong? What's happening to you?
What's wrong?
Here we go.
No, that's mine.
At first screen, yeah.
Oh God, what's happened now?
Now we can see all your
Careful
emails.
what screen you got up there.
Yeah, Jesus.
As long as the bank account doesn't come up.
Birthday alarm, that's for you, Bill.
Good.
It's all very technical, this.
She looks great.
So,
She's got a lot of sponsors.
Ed,
Yeah.
Eddie, you have to stop sharing your screen.
Okay.
Right,
And
that's
I
me.
don't know if you can let me
There's
share.
Adam again.
Okay.
Well, keeps going back to the attractive one.
That's me. That's
Hello.
me. Oops.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
There we are.
Oh,
gorgeous.
There's one
That's
baby.
little Eleanor, and I have another picture to share.
She's
Look at the lovely
beautiful.
baby.
Yeah, look at her hair and her eyes are enormous.
Okay, I just sent it.
So isn't she cute?
I
Oh,
just
she's
sent it.
beautiful, Gina.
And
what's
guess
her
what?
name?
She actually has blue eyes.
Does she?
She does.
Oh,
They're very,
no.
very, very blue.
It might go dark.
I just resent the invitation to you.
I
What's-
don't know if they're going to go darker or not, but they're she's so cute.
So
And-
we've got another
Jessica's
Eleanor in the
blue.
family. Isn't that nice?
Isn't that great, Eleanor?
His eyes were
Yeah.
blue and then brown. So they went from blue to green and then brown.
Yep. Well, they can still. Yeah.
Gina, do you
Yes.
remember my friend Maureen that I came to Denmark with?
Yes.
Her daughter is called Eleanor as well.
Kidding. So there's a lot of Eleanors around.
There isn't really.
Well, you get an unusual
But
name.
It's spelled the
I
same
need
way.
to tell you the history of the name.
Well,
Did
come
you
with
know
it.
why I was called Eleanor?
I've heard a bird sing about it, but I'd like to hear your version.
It was your mum that told me.
Oh,
Stop making a fuss.
Apparently, Dad liked this girl, Eleanor, who was Uncle Bill's girlfriend, and he was obviously infatuated with her when he was very young. But he never told me that. It was Aunt Mag that told me. And then when we were cleaning Mum's house out, a photograph fell out of her
Oh,
book,
there you are. I'm bringing you in.
and it had a picture of this
Okay,
young woman,
should be in.
Eleanor, Bill's girlfriend.
That's interesting. What
All right, you're
nationality?
in.
Sorry?
What nationality
All
was
right, I'm signing up here.
Okay.
Where did she come
Danish.
from? Was she
You
Danish?
didn't catch that, Gina.
Interesting.
Yeah, but Dad never ever told me. It was your mum that told
Right.
me.
Get it on here.
Ah.
This is iPhone. That's Oliver.
Zoom meeting.
Wait a minute now.
I can't, I don't think they can see me. I can't get.
No, we can't.
It won't let me.
All right. Can I?
Is that Susan there? The iPhone?
No, that's Oliver.
No, Oliver. It's Oliver and an
If you go
iPhone.
back, there it is right there.
Can we maybe mute
Follow?
talking so that
Yeah.
there's not so sounds from everywhere? I'm going to mute myself if anybody asks me a question.
What did you try opening it up?
How did I try it? I couldn't even find anything to click on.
That's Susie. Why don't we use the chat to ask questions? Because that would be, you know, right now everybody's, you know, speaking and you can't hear anything. So if everyone goes on mute and then we ask questions in the chat, the person can answer. And we would probably have a better session.
I mean, we'll have a quiz if you like. Do you want a quiz?
I think that's a good idea, but for
But you don't know how
us,
to work the chat.
Eddie can mute everyone from here because he's the host. He can mute everyone, and then that way anybody who doesn't know how to mute themselves will be muted, and then they can turn their microphone back on as needed.
Do we get points?
No, I don't know how to mute it. So.
Okay.
Eleanor doesn't know how to mute it.
then Eddie can do it, can't he?
No, I think
You don't have
everybody
to
has
mute
to
it.
mute themselves.
All right, okay.
Just
We
don't
can-
speak. Don't speak. That's good enough. Just be quiet.
Is it
No,
muted?
if you go to the bar that's at the bottom, if you put your cursor down, you'll see a bar at the bottom. And then you'll be able to mute yourself. You'll be able to share your screens. You'll be able to use the chat.
I'm not
So
touching
if
it.
you open the chat, you'll be able to see questions. Daniel's put one in, hands up if you don't know how to use the chat.
And
And that there's a hands up there from Joe. So Joe, if you put your cursor to the bottom of your screen, you'll get a
Does
bar.
anybody see me?
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
I can see you.
Okay.
Right.
I realized what happened.
Well, we're on a tablet, so we don't have a cursor.
Ah,
You do it all right.
Oh,
It's at the
yours
top.
is at the top.
Touch the
Adrian.
screen.
there's a cutie pie there. Coming in.
How you
Oh.
doing all
I
right?
wouldn't bother. with that. I wouldn't bother.
It's gone.
Just don't speak.
Rachel. Oh, she's so cute. Share your screen, we can see her.
I won't share my screen because it's Richard's iPad and it's got a bunch of work photos on it, so I'd have to like scroll through a bunch of
Okay. Again,
random.
let's have his account number.
I'll I'll just send you photos in the chat.
Oh, she's cute. She's cute.
Oh,
Is it?
yes. Oh, she's too special. All right. But
Where is-
Jenny, you put
Where
a
is
lot of
Rachel,
pictures.
Jenny? I can't see her.
Oh,
Have you opened the
Oh,
chat?
wow.
the chat down the bottom?
Open the chat. Chat.
We've got all the pros. Here's Brad in. Hi, Brad.
Hola.
Hey, Brad.
Ooh, Brad and Susan.
To see her now.
Oliver.
Little baby.
I'm going out.
But you can just kill that one.
More pictures.
Bonnie, Scotland.
Quickly now. Well, no, it's okay.
Good.
Where we get out of that one?
Adam, in that photo of me and Jess, Jess is holding a poop because we went to the Uncle Museum in Melbourne.
What museum did you go to?
The Uncle Museum, which is the cute poop museum. So she's holding up a little silver poop
Okay.
in the photo.
Go away.
That's interesting.
Well,
It's Japanese.
Then I tried.
It's Japanese.
I think we're all here now. Hey, Brad.
Everybody can see me?
Hey, Ed.
Great, Grant.
He's my technical help.
Yeah, I was the IT support.
Earth,
Grand,
Earth to cousins.
So you can.
grand cousin. That's
Earth-
right.
Earth-
Well done.
Earth to cousins. Cousins to Earth.
We can hear you and we can.
Can you see the cousin that's floating in outer
So
space?
we're on the moon.
Darling, yeah. Right,
Earth-
I'm supposed to turn my off.
Cousin
now.
to Earth.
Oh, there's Ollie. Right. No, I'm saying how many in total have we got between us?
I think it's four.
Cousin.
I think it's
About
14.
12.
14.
14.
Yeah.
14, my God.
Well, we've got 7 of them.
Yeah, we've got 7. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Remember, I'm the host.
7,
so
8,
I know
9, 10. I'm seeing 10, 11, 12. Hi, Charlotte.
there's Carol. there.
Says 14 participants.
Oh,
Hey, Susie.
That's Susan.
Hi, Daniel. Hi, Daniel.
he's on mute.
He's muted.
Yeah.
Who's on mute? Most of
We're all supposed to be on mute. I'll go on mute.
Counting his money in the back room.
Can we get Spock?
We need a Toastmaster.
Spock.
We need Mr. Spock.
Who's Spock? The one with
Who's
the pointed
Spock?
ears.
Who's Spock?
The one with the pointed ears.
Yeah, him. We need him.
You know, you were doing a good job of being the host. Why don't you continue?
What happened to Captain Kirk?
Well, why don't we take turns in telling something? Give us an update. So, Eddie,
Yes, ma'am.
let's start with you.
Well, I'm doing fine other than getting a little grayer every day and losing some hair at 72. Other than that, Cecile is with her mom this weekend, so she won't be joining. Other than that, I can't complain. I think I thank God I get up every morning and I can walk and talk and all my parts are working.
And you're still alive.
There you go. You know, so that's about as much as I can say. Thank God. You know. So Eleanor, you're looking good. I'm so glad. We need to do this more often.
Yes,
You know.
as we're all getting older,
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
well, have a chat.
because I think
Okay.
second
Susan.
eldest of the cousins.
Okay, Eleanor, why don't you give us an update? Because you've had some health challenges lately.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of having treatment, and it makes me feel awful.
You're looking good, though.
I've got the makeup on, that's why.
I did my best in the bathroom before we came down.
Okay. Yeah.
She's doing okay. She's doing okay, Eddie,
Okay.
so far.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, who's next up on that side? Joe from London, maybe?
How about Adam?
Hi, we're fine, we think. And this is Roger's son's little girl, Bo, our youngest granddaughter, isn't it, Bo? We are babysitting for the weekend because they've gone to a wedding. So I'm not sure how we're going to get on because we've only been here for 2 hours now. We've managed to feed her, and she's not dead yet, but whether the night, but I took a wonderful picture of Roger babysitting Bo, and they're both asleep. So I will put it if I, oh no, I can't do it. I won't bother. I was going to say I'll put it up, but I can't. Yeah, so apart from that, we're
fine, absolutely fine. Life's great.
Yeah.
Rock on, don't stop. Looking forward to stuffing Scotland in the Euros. Excellent. That's us done, I think. Next.
Is it the whole weekend that you're looking after her?
Yeah, we came this morning, and yeah, you can wave to everybody. Yeah. And we'll leave tomorrow afternoon, or when they get back from, but they will have no doubt had a boozy night because it's freedom for them, isn't it?
just in terms of our very multicultural country family, you can see from Bo that the Indonesian genes have struck back. She's got really dark hair, really dark eyes. She's her skin's a nice sort of browny colour. So the genes have resurfaced.
Yeah.
That's it. Next.
Okay.
Coming number 3.
Bill, how about Bill?
He left the room.
Okay, Pauline?
Oh, you wouldn't be able to shut him up anyhow.
Pauline, are you there?
Yep, hi, Pete and I, we're good.
Ah, yeah.
We're both good. Peter's painting away, hoping to get an exhibition at some point, maybe the end of the year, beginning of next.
Well, I need to update my website first and get some more images up on that, and then start approaching some galleries. But yeah, who knows? Get my finger out and get on with it. Yeah, we've just survived the wettest, most horrible winter, so we're looking forward to some spring in Scotland. There's actually a bit of blue sky today, so things are on the up.
Yeah. And we enjoy looking after Olivia. She keeps us on our toes, and obviously we communicate a lot with Jenny Richard. I'm still working part-time. Still doing Pilates with my big sister 3 times a week. So yeah, we're good. We just would like some sun. That's what we want. We're fed up. It's been really wet.
What's Dan saying?
I'm going to mute myself. Dan looks like.
You said you wanted sun, so he put his hand up.
Well done, Jen.
Okay, who's next? Daniel, how about you?
Hello. I'm well. My wee daughter's not though. She's been up all night vomiting, which has been a laugh. She's a little bit better today though. I think she's just managing to eat something now, so she was a bit too shy to come on and say hello to you all. But I think she's on the mend. But other than that, we're all good. Tax year end, so I'm out to have a few drinks tonight to celebrate, and then hopefully back to the graph next week. But it's great to see all of you in the one screen, just about.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Live and in color.
How old is she now,
rather
Dan?
than dead in black and white? She is 5. She'll be 6 in October.
Big girl.
Yeah, she is. She's getting. That was her dressed up as Goldilocks for World Book Day in the chat.
She's
Right behind you, Adam.
Japan.
Okay. Okay. Adam.
Hi.
You're up
Yeah,
next.
we're just on a platform underground in Tokyo. Say hello. Just came from dinner with 3 kids.
Yeah.
Everybody's well.
Yeah.
How old are you?
3, 4. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you'll be 5 in June. Huh?
Oh, to be 4.
And yeah, everything's good. Business is going okay. Family's well and healthy. It's nice and warm here now. It's about 25 today. A bit overcast, but still nice and warm. Yeah, can't complain.
All right.
You're hot, are you? and we're waiting for the last train home.
Okay. Good to see you.
Good to see you all.
All right.
We saw all the cherry blooms from Japan on the news last night. It was looking great.
Yeah, the cherry blossom is a big thing here, and it's a good excuse for all Japanese people to get drunk, basically, and have a picnic. Yeah, I avoid it like the plague, unless I'm getting paid to be there. It's just hordes and hordes of people, but it is very, very popular time of year for Japanese and for tourists.
All right. Okay, so you're on the move. All right. Who's
What about his food truck?
Yeah. Tell us about it.
Food truck's going okay. Yeah, it's traditional Caribbean foods, open 5-6 days a week. Move around Tokyo, sit in different locations. Yeah, it's a new food for Japan, so still like it's a hard push in some places, especially with Japanese customers. It's not something that they really know of. They've heard of jerk chicken, but that's about it.
about saltfish and ackee?
Well, the problem is ackee and saltfish is getting the ackee. You
Yeah.
can't get ackee here, so it's getting mum to send it over, and it weighs a ton, so kind of limited. So I normally do curry goat, stew fish,
All right.
some
Oxtail?
doubles, oxtail on occasion. Yeah. So just and then do different things as it goes, and then always the patties always sell, of course.
Patties, yeah, patties should sell pretty good.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's going okay. And then once they have it, then in generally we get a lot of repeat customers. It's just getting them to try it the first time.
Are you going to do deliveries?
There's no chairs, darling. Shush, I'm on the phone. Sorry, what did you say, Eddie?
Someone was saying about deliveries.
So yeah, we do like, so tomorrow I've got a catering event, and I'm doing catering to a photography group. There are about 50 people. And I
Nice.
do some lunch deliveries and stuff like that on occasion. But it's a bit inconsistent at the moment. So.
Yeah,
Do you do any catering?
that's what he just said.
Oh, well, I didn't hear that.
Yeah. I got catering tomorrow night for about 50. So that's okay. And then, yeah. But catering's always up and down, depends on the season. But yeah, it's going okay.
So
Keep pushing on.
Adam, how about Japanese Rastas?
Not too many. There's a lot of Jamaicans out here. Not a lot, but a lot in terms of foreign. Japan is still 99% Japanese. So when I say there's a lot of Jamaicans out here, it's like 0.001%. But you find them around and at different events and stuff like that. You see, we've got Josie Wells coming out in a couple of weeks, so I'm sure you'll find a lot of Jamaican Caribbean signing up for that.
But the Bob Marley movie?
Yeah.
The Marley movie's not out yet.
Oh.
Not coming out here till May.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've got to translate it all.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, it's gonna
yeah,
need.
we always get the movies last. Right, I got to get on this train, guys. It's really packed, so I'm going to put you back on mute. It's wonderful to talk to you all.
All right.
I'm gonna keep listening.
Okay, Jenny. Okay, who's next up? Charlotte? Charlotte still there?
I'm here. Hiya.
Hey, there you go. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Still training to be a nurse. I'm in the last few months of training now.
How long has it been?
3 years it takes. 3 years.
And this is your third year?
Third year. Yeah.
Time flies.
I know. And it's hard. It's really, really hard. Darcy, come here. Come and say hello.
How do I change the view?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, loud and clear.
I've got my youngest child here, but she won't come and say hello. She's just run off.
Come on, Darcy.
Darcy, come on.
Say hello, Darcy. Come on. It's Dr. Darcy.
Hi. I thought she had gymnastics today, but she's not. She's off. Dee, come on.
There's a lot of nurses in the family, so you're running right down the family path.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Gymnastics, Charlotte.
Sorry?
It must be on low, is that?
She's really good at gymnastics, Darcy, isn't she?
Yeah, she's really good. She's been training all week, so she's got a day off today. But she's gonna get too tall for it soon, though. But she's good at it. Yeah, she's a good dancer.
Right. How's your running? Any more marathons?
No, I've got into boxing. I do that more now.
Oh,
I do that. I do that 3 times a week.
all right. So kicking
Yeah.
some butt, huh?
Yeah.
She gives me a good hiding every Thursday night.
You probably need it.
Yeah, I'm not skivvy at the moment. I'm doing all their odd jobs for them.
So Charlotte, what will you do when you finish your 3 years training?
I'm not. I think I want to work.
Obviously not enough to follow.
So I'll just.
So
I
could you-
should
yeah.
have a job lined up by Christmas. So yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Wish I'd done it years ago.
Yeah,
Years.
well, damn it. Let's do it. That's good.
Nothing
I know.
before it's time. That's
It's
a
just
cute-
hard juggling everything at the same time, but it'll be worth it.
Okay. All right.
Brilliant. Well done.
Okay. Who's next up? Do we need to cross the pond? How about Agina? How about you?
Jenny,
I've been talking all the time.
Oh,
That's in the genes too. Well, we're doing fine, of course, proud grandparents now and totally in love. So we are totally biased because she's the most beautiful girl in the world, except the pictures that Daniel and Jenny are sending over here. So beautiful. Both Son and I are, we're still working a lot, unfortunately. So when my sister calls and she says, "Oh, you don't have time," I said, "No, we're still somebody that goes to work." Yeah.
I'm just jealous.
I'm so jealous. Looking forward to it, but there's a
What's
couple.
my wee cousin's name?
Yeah.
There you go. Go on. Up you go.
I would like to know, Finn, how are you doing and how's your job?
Yeah, everything's oh,
there he
yeah. Yeah, everything's good with me. I've got an exam coming up beginning of next month, so studying away for that. But yeah, still loving my job. Still childless, so maybe need to catch up in that department. But yeah, no, all good here.
What type of exam, Finn?
It's taxation, so tax in the UK. I've got exams for the next 3 years, hopefully. But yeah, it's all good. So just got to study away.
So will you be what we call in the United States a CPA? Certified public accountant?
Yeah, I think it's the equivalent. So it'd be a chartered tax advisor. So that's the plan. But yes, I'm off to the office after this to do a little bit of studying, and then off to meet a couple of friends tonight for some food. So looking forward to it.
No more modeling?
No, I think those days are long behind me, unfortunately. It was a good run, but yeah, no longer, unfortunately. Leave it for the next generation.
All right.
So Susan.
Yes.
Every time I see the ship in Baltimore with the Maersk.
Oh, I know it. Yeah.
containers all over it, I think about you.
Yeah. Fortunately for Maersk, they only chartered it, so it was it's not their crew. It's another company. So, but yeah, that was the first thing I saw, all those Maersk containers. I went, oh my God.
I mean, they're gonna be there for a while.
Yeah, but I read that they opened up they're opening up a channel so that they can get freight in and out.
Yeah,
So
just 11 feet though. Yeah, it's just small barges.
Yeah.
So Brad, what's your opinion on the whole situation?
You shouldn't do that. That's bad. You know,
What
it's gonna take.
amazed me was it was such a flimsy bridge. A flimsy bridge. It wasn't built by the UK. It's such a flimsy bridge.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Came down. It looked like it was flimsy when it came down, but
yeah.
You know, I'm not going to speculate. There was a near grounding the Sky Venture over in Europe, and that was like 5 years ago. And the report just came out within the last month. So, you know, there will be a report at the end of all this, and I'll wait for that to see what they say, because it could be hundreds of different things that caused this.
And it looked to me like they lost control of the vessel.
Right, that was proposed. Right.
But before the lights went out, they had lost control of that vessel.
I think they lost power.
Yeah.
I think the ship was drifting.
So when they got power back, they went full of stern, and with that type of propeller, it would swing the bow of the vessel to the starboard, just as it did. They also had anchors out, which, you know, you do it, not a lot of with that mass going at that speed. There's not a lot of chance that anchor's going to hold. But you know, it's unfortunate. It's when people
Just
die.
bad luck at the end of the day. Bad
Yeah,
luck.
well, we'll see, and you'll know in 5 years, because you know, was there human error? Was there bad fuel? Was there, you know, all this will be investigated and eventually reported, and you really are just speculating till you see the
It
end.
baffles me why it's going to take 5 years to come to a conclusion.
Yeah.
Why 5 years?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's politics.
No, I don't know much, but I think it probably has to do with lawyers.
Somebody's going to make some money, aren't they?
Big money.
I must confess, Susan, that whenever I hear of you, I always think of Maersk, just as you said.
Yeah, and you know, Adam's wife, she works also for a steamship line, CGM, which is the French equivalent of Maersk. So that's a big outfit. I think it's kind of funny that she does exactly the same thing that I used to do. So that's like just as we have nurses, we have a lot of maritime people in the family.
Yeah.
And another piece of news is Bud's shipping out on the 15th. He's going out with the cadets for 6 weeks on their maritime vessel. So I'm a little saying to myself, oh, I've never been by myself that long. So anyway.
Bradley, stay away from the bridges.
Yeah. Not my job, though.
You know, just
try to keep the
I was
lights
just
on.
going to say that. Avoid the bridges. You're right.
Susie,
narrow bridge too.
Susie, is Erica or Karina joining us?
Erica was supposed to join. I don't know where she's at. She at 7 a.m. she asked me for the Zoom meeting. I sent it to her, and she's been quiet ever since.
Yeah.
So I don't know. She hasn't even, written back to say that she can't get on. So she was supposed to. I don't know what's going on. She must be having trouble with the dog or something.
Okay.
Karina was not going to join. She's big kid as she is. She's at Disney with 2 of her friends.
Okay.
So that's where she's at.
What happened to Becky? Becca.
She's at a party. She's at a kid's party. She's at a 4-year-old's party. She can't get out of it.
Jenny, do you want to give an update, because you maybe want to get to bed? Jenny, did you hear me?
They're already in bed.
Yeah, I'm just thinking you might
This
want
is
to
your-
get to bed if people don't mind.
This is your mother speaking.
Mum's told me. That's me being told. Richard will come on screen.
Hi, Jenny.
Hello.
He's busy. Richard's busy building Lego. He's got a Lego empire coming along. This is Real Madrid football stadium that he's building at the moment.
All right.
He's also got the Statue of Liberty, the Home Alone house,
I've got lots, but it's fine. There's
Baby
not a lot of people
Yoda.
wanna-
So that's what Richard's been up to recently. No. Richard's business has just expanded recently. So we've gone from 4 test room optometry practice to a 7 test room optometry practice.
Okay.
Which is pretty massive. We've almost doubled our footprint. We knocked into the 2 stores that were beside our current store. So we just opened last week after 3.5 weeks of being closed, which was a little bit stressful. But that's all going well. We've got our grand opening. We did a soft opening last week. Just the last time we had an expansion, there was a few teething issues and IT issues when we first opened up. So we decided just to do a soft opening, and we've got our grand opening this next week coming. So that should be
Have they
quite
got bad
exciting.
eyesight in Australia?
Just as anywhere else, there's always people with bad eyesight everywhere. We where we live in Wagga Wagga, which is regional New South Wales, we have quite an aging population here. There's a lot of
No
old
problem.
farmers.
Thank you.
So yeah, I don't think we're ever going to go out of business. There's always going to be people needing glasses, young or old. We do now also have audiology in the store as well. So we do hearing tests and whatnot as well. So we're all over it. Jessica started
You're doing
school.
tattooing next.
Maybe not quite. Yeah, Jessica started school at the beginning of February. So obviously, because we're in Australia, our seasons are different. So the school year is beginning to end as opposed to you guys, which is sort of like halfway through the year. So we're just got 1 more week of her first term of school. And then we'll have some holidays for her. So I think she'll be ready for a rest. She's absolutely loving school and thriving. She loves math. That's what she's really good at. And her reading's really coming on as well, which was a little bit frustrating when she first started bringing her books home and was trying to guess the words rather than sounding them out and reading them. But we got there. And Rachel is a riot. There's no other, she is mental. I don't know how else to explain Rachel. She's a classic second child. She bangs her head off the wall.
Just like a mum.
She bites people.
Just like a mum.
She is honestly crazy. She's very cute, and it's lucky that she is cute because
Just like a mum.
she is totally crazy.
lot of
So
tablets.
yeah, she's got some teeth coming in at
We'll
the moment,
see.
so she's not really been sleeping very well for us this last week.
Oh, Sunday.
But that's just life with she'll be 17 months on the 9th, so it is what it is. We're at that stage of our lives where we're not going to get much sleep, and you know, Jessica didn't sleep till she was 3. So
Tell us about your charity, Jenny.
well, it's not my charity,
Well.
but middle of last year, while I was still on maternity leave, I joined the board of directors for a charity. So it's a local charity in regional New South Wales that supports children with cancer and other life-threatening illnesses. So we provide emotional and financial support to the families and the children. A lot of the time, where we're from, because we're in a country regional location, there's actually no such thing as oncology for children here in Wagga. They have to go to Sydney or Melbourne. They don't have an option here for oncology. So more often than
5
not,
hours drive.
basically 5 hours drive minimum. That's without any stops. So what Country Hope do is they can help provide money for travel, and you know, a lot of the times if you have a child that's diagnosed with cancer or something
don't
similar,
stop.
the parents have to give up work because they're going to Sydney. The more often than not, they leave and they probably won't come home for 12, 18 months. They might get home once in that period. So their lives are completely turned upside down. So that's what we do. I've joined the board as the sort of fundraising and events
The whole world can hear you.
person.
Winton.
So I put together a charity calendar last year with 12 local artists who all donated their work. So we sold calendars, and we'll be doing that again this year and having an art exhibition as part of it. And I also put together an event called Light a Light of Hope, where we had a Christmas tree. And people had the opportunity to purchase a light on the tree in memory of someone that they've loved, or someone that's, you know, maybe a survivor of a life-threatening illness. So that's sort of what I was up to on my mat leave. I've had to take a little bit of a step back now that I'm back at work and with the shop being as busy as it is, but I'm still on the board and still doing what I can in my free time, the free time that I have between two young children. But yeah.
Doesn't sound like you have much free time, Jenny. That's impressive what you're doing. Proud of you.
Yes.
Hi guys, I'm just home. This one's gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch from my iPhone to my iPad. So Eddie, if you can keep a lookout for me in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Because my battery's dead after traveling on the phone and calling.
Yasmin,
I'm trying to switch
Jessica's
over to
asking if she
the
can talk to you
iPad
soon.
and I'll call back.
Okay.
Bye guys. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Night night, Yasmin.
Bye.
Oh, Erica's coming in.
Ah,
Good. I don't know what happened. She didn't look at her phone. I tried calling
Yeah,
and
no,
I tried
she's
texting.
trying to log on right now, if you see it.
Oh.
Here we go. This one will need to do something. I'll take her in the living room with me.
hi.
A lot of wavings going on.
Very serious,
This is
Bill.
a good crowd.
Hi, Erica.
Hi.
I think there's 14 of us.
Yeah.
Some who you haven't met, Erica. There's Jenny in Australia and Charlotte in Scotland. No, sorry, England, Manchester. Sorry about that.
Trouble, Susan.
I know.
Okay. So Erica, going to be a Mrs. in a little while, a few months, huh? MRS. Get your MRS degree.
Yeah,
How's that coming along?
it's going great. Thanks to Mom.
So everybody's been given a brief update of what they're doing, so it's your turn.
It's my turn. Well, I got a doggy. He's outside basking in the sun. His name is Mac. He's 9 months old. He's a black lab. And we got the wedding coming up. And we're starting to look at some houses. We're just doing all the things.
How's work?
Work is good. Work is busy, but I really, really like it. So I still working as a nurse with babies, and I used to do the really preemie babies, but I do less than 34 weeks now. So it's not as intense, and I still go to the birthday parties, and it's lots of fun.
Right.
Erica, Charlotte's just finishing up as a nurse, and she's wondering what she should really, you know, which area she should go into. She was mentioning earlier.
Singing.
Oh, so you're just finishing up your studies. Have you done anything?
Yeah. I'm doing adult nursing, so I'll just have to pick a specialised area or do emergency.
Yeah, if you don't know what you like, med-surg is a really good way to start because you see everything. You learn time management. You'll see all the people consulting, any kind of step down unit. Just because of the variety And then if you say like, oh, I really like cardiac, or I really want higher acuity, you can go from there. It's a really good stepping stone if you haven't done anything clinical.
Yeah, I do prefer acute. I've done community as well, and that wasn't for me.
No,
but,
I get it.
Yeah, but I've got a few months to go, and then
that's so exciting. We got a lot of nurses.
44, so I've left it a bit late, but you know, I'm getting there.
It just happens. Like I wanted to do emergency medicine when I was in school, and then I just never got the opportunity. And then labor and delivery and babies found me. So you never know. Just keep your eyes open.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, congratulations. That's exciting.
Gina, is Johanna and Frederick coming on? Did we lose somebody?
Yeah, no, I was to say hello from Frederick. He said he wanted to participate, but he couldn't do it today.
Okay.
Johanna is, she's caught up with the baby. She said that if she could, she would try and log on. So I'm not sure that we're going to see any of them.
Okay, that's understandable.
We've got a new friend here. This is Greg.
Hey, Greg. Welcome to the family.
Yeah. I'm trying to take the blurry bits off. Can you get closer? Say hi.
Yeah. There you go. All right.
Hi, Greg.
Hi.
Yeah.
Everybody.
You have Australia, Scotland, England, Denmark,
Pembroke Pines.
and Japan. We've got Albuquerque, and we've got Florida.
In Boston.
And Boston.
And Boston.
Boston, yeah.
So people, can I say hello, goodbye? I talked to Sue mentioned I'm doing things down at Mass Maritime, and one of the things that's happening today, a group called their chapter of Society of Naval Architects and Marine Engineers is touring a wastewater treatment plant in Boston. It's actually operated by the agency I used to work for. So I'm going along to help with that and help herd cadets around this treatment plant. Hopefully they don't fall in. But that means I need to get going. So I'm going to say goodbyes. It's good seeing everybody. Hi, Erica and Greg. We just saw you a few days ago. That was awesome. Thanks for being great hosts. And congratulations to the new grandparents. I haven't had a chance to say that. And adios.
All right.
Bye.
My cousin goes back to me and said,
William, turn around. William.
Oliver, what's going on in your life?
I just finished up two
Bill, put your
film and one for a stage play.
Bill, put yourself on mute. We can hear everything that's going on with you.
all right, I'll not speak. I'll mute myself permanently.
Sorry, Ollie.
No, I said I just finished up to a commission job that I did for a screenplay and also a stage play that I'd been working on for the longest time. Ideally, I'd like to have it produced in Britain, but that's a whole other story. I'm also in the process of getting a new vehicle because I had an accident back on the 1st of December.
Oh.
I was driving along minding my own business, and this guy decided I shouldn't have a vehicle anymore. And it rammed into me. So I've been looking for a vehicle of my own choice, and I'm almost there. And that's basically it for me right now. Joe is going to ask you, have you heard anything more about, is it Mrs. Crawford?
No, Pauline's had, I don't know if Pauline's had contact. I haven't had anything. No.
I haven't. Elizabeth Goring was.
Oh, yeah.
Elizabeth, no, you're okay. You're right. Eileen Crawford is the person that she's writing the book about, and the Prices are going to have the chapter. And actually, Elizabeth last year had a pretty good year. But unfortunately, I would say now just about 6 weeks ago, she had a relapse in her ME. And although I did email her, she hasn't responded. So when that happens, I know that she's really quite poorly. So I plan to just send her a wee card to just say hello. And I try not to put too much pressure, because she did say to me in one of her emails, she feels guilty that she's not getting the work done, but she can only do what she can do with her health. And she's in her 60s now. And I think it's a great frustration to her as well. But if I hear anything, I promise I will update people, but I haven't heard from her from 6 weeks. So I know that probably the ME is quite bad.
Yeah, I've been in touch with her, I guess maybe 2 months ago, some time ago. And
Yes, no, and I think, Ollie, it's since you've been in touch with her, she's had this relapse, which I'm sure must be disappointing her, because she had a good 6 or 7 months of good health and was doing a lot of work. Yeah. But she's also promised me a few years ago that if she can't do the work, her husband would do it. He's also writes books and is a historian. So yeah, I'll keep you posted as soon as I hear, but I haven't had any communication.
I know. But did she?
I'm glad that it was only your car that got damaged and that you were okay, Ollie.
Yeah, I got my knee banged up, but that was about it.
Yeah, well, that was lucky. That was, that was good. It was not worse than that.
Yeah, I know. It came very close.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Did she say how the book was coming along, or where she was with it?
No, she didn't actually. She didn't say about the book. So, I mean, she's been writing the book for Eileen Crawford for many years, pre-lockdown. So probably about maybe 4.5 or 5 years. Yeah. But her health is why she had to give up her job in the museum, because of the ME. So she has been a real sufferer of that. So that's the way it is.
Yeah.
All right. Joe in Albuquerque, what's up? Update.
What's up here is that spring has sprung. And usually what happens here is it's the windy season. So anyway, that's what's going on. The weather is nice. And I was just thinking, this past week, this couple that we know, they live in Santa Fe, and they're thinking about going to Scotland in December, and wanted to know if Carolyn and I would join them. So I said, there's a Scottish word, and I don't know how to spell it, but it's called dreich. And I think it's spelled D-R-E-E-C-H. Dreich.
No, D-R-E-I-C-H.
Okay, there you go. So I told them what this weather is like in Scotland, and maybe they would like to reconsider the time of their trip.
How dare you? It's always sunshine over here.
That's why you run around in shorts and sandals, right?
That's it. I've just put clothes on just to make myself look a bit, don't want to make you feel bad.
Okay. We have pictures of you in Florida and how you dressed. Okay.
But anyway, I'm starting a new project in a few weeks. It's a restoration of a mural I did in 1996. And it was restored. We restored it in 2010, and now it's up for another restoration. It's in a neighborhood. It's the closest thing that Albuquerque has to a quote unquote Black community, and so the mural consists of images and stories that the people had in this neighborhood. So we got money from the legislature and the city council, and I'm working with students, and we'll be starting the second restoration in a few weeks. Now, I did it originally with another muralist, but she passed away about 5 or 6 years ago. So this time I'll be on my own with the students. So that's what's going on here.
Joe,
Oh.
can I ask you, did you ever do the one in New York again? You were going to, it needed to be restored.
No, I didn't do it.
No.
I don't know whatever happened, but it had to do with the Long Island Railroad and getting permission to restore, to work on that underpass.
Yeah, under the bridge.
The lady that had organized it the first time, the restoration, she is now, I don't know if she's still alive, to be honest.
Yes, she is.
She is? I haven't spoken to her in a long time.
I spoke to her about 2 months ago.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear. And so she must be.
She's in her 90s.
90s, yeah. And she's in a retirement home. And she was a real fireball in getting things organized with the community. So to answer your question, Joe, it's up to somebody else to take over that.
Yeah.
The other thing is that there's another mural I did in 1989 here in Albuquerque, and it consisted of images of Route 66. Now, in 2026, in 2 years, it's going to be the centenary of Route 66, and there's going to be these celebrations all from Chicago all the way to Santa Monica.
Oh.
So I'm looking for funding to get this mural restored. And I just heard this week that you can work with the city of Albuquerque to get funding with a private partnership with the city.
Why don't you set up a GoFundMe account?
Well, we can look into that too. So that's what's going on.
Ah, and how's Carolyn?
She's just handing me a cup of coffee right here.
So that's pretty good. Yeah.
She's hobbling along. You want to say something?
Hobble, hobble.
So I just got a cup of coffee here. Carolyn's doing as well as can be expected. She has absolutely no balance whatsoever. So she hobbles along with her cane and their walkers, and because one thing that MS does, it destroys your the body's gyroscope. So she has no balance, as well as other things that it has destroyed, you know, her sight and. But then you want to speak? You want to say something?
My speech.
Yeah, and her speech is slurred and brain fog, and you know.
But otherwise fine.
But otherwise fine, except when I hear shouts from another part of the house where I hate my body, and I'm going, what's going on? Something isn't working, and anyway.
But you don't want to talk about that.
Sound like you keep.
We won't get it. We won't get what?
I said, it sounds like that Carolyn keeps a good, positive attitude, is always smiling and cheerful.
Yeah, and I try to keep her doing that. It's not always easy, but you know. Here's my question: how come people like Putin?
Don't even go there.
Yeah. How come this doesn't
Don't start.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
You're right. You're right. So,
Joe, do you have any images of your murals that you can share with us?
I do, but I don't know how to. You mean that?
Allie's fallen asleep. She needs you to wake her up with a picture.
No, I couldn't do that now. It would be too much kerfuffling.
Maybe in the group email.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, that would be better.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's it from Albuquerque. It's still a nice place to live. There's, you know, they say there's lots of violence and
the fruits were blooming.
Yeah. Our cherry tree is blooming. Our apple tree is blooming. Our pear tree is blooming. So Yeah.
Brilliant.
Okay, did we cover everybody?
I think that Joy has appeared now. Addie's got home, so you might want to meet Adam's wife.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, they got home.
Are they putting yes? Is Yayoi there, Addie?
She literally just took Yasmin up the stairs. I don't think Yasmin will take that long tonight though, because she's very late for bed. It's 10:30.
What about you, Bill? What have you been up to, William?
Nothing much, just slowly dying in the shaft, so to speak. Well, looking forward to going to Germany on the 14th. I'm going to Munich for the game. Not got tickets, and Finn's going to Cologne. Where is he? Is he still there?
No, I think he went ages ago.
Did he? He's going to Cologne or Dusseldorf for the second game. So we'll beat Germany in the first game and then beat Switzerland in the second game, and that's it. It's all over. So yeah, that's about it really. Sorry, I'm having to get up and down because there's customers coming in and out, and it's really, really windy today, and there's stuff blowing all over the bloody place. Apart from that, Ollie, I've put one of your countrymen up here. You know this guy?
Yeah. He's of Congolese and Jamaican parentage.
Oh, is he Congolese? They say over here he was just Jamaican.
Yeah, he plays for Jamaica.
He plays for Hearts. He plays for my team too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
He's just signed there, so just thought I'd put you up to let you see we've got Jamaicans helping us out over there.
He's good. He's good.
He's good. Scored a good goal in that last game.
Yes, he did. Excellent.
Apart from that, I've already told you I'm getting married shortly to a 27-year-old and planning a family, but
you can dream, Bill. You can dream.
I just showed you there. Hold on. I'll go and get her. Let you see it.
It's Robin the Cradle.
Girl.
That girl's handing in her resignation as we speak.
Yeah. Another one bites the dust.
Daniel looks worried.
Oh,
dear.
I can only imagine what's going to come in.
Daniel, how's Olivia now? She'll be a bit better.
She's just had a little bit of food
Sorry,
and
I've
some
just
ibuprofen,
introduced you
so I
to
think
my-
she's probably going to fall
My
asleep.
future wife.
Oh,
We're planning to have 5 or 6 kids shortly, so you'll all be invited to the wedding.
God bless you, my dear.
Should have gone to Specsavers.
Sorry, Daniel, interrupted by your uncle. Go on, Dan. How is Olivia?
She's
Sorry, Dan.
No, you were
I only
speaking.
got a minute there.
Would you like longer?
No, I'll let the Hibs supporters speak for a while.
I've had my bit. Olivia's a bit better. She's had some food now and some painkillers, so I think she's probably going to fall asleep, which suits me because the football starts in half an hour, so I might get the TV remote back.
Good.
But I think she'll be all right.
Who are you playing, Dan?
St Johnstone.
You'll beat them.
Well, up against Craig Levine, you know.
It's about the only lot you can beat.
Well, I don't think you've beaten us. Anyway, I am gonna go and spend some time with her because she's not been well, so I'm gonna go and cuddle in. So I'll say goodbye to you all. Amazing to see everyone though. Hopefully we do this again quite soon. Erica, if we don't speak, and Greg, good luck for the wedding, but hopefully we speak before then anyway. I hope all goes well.
Thank you. Bye. Good to see you.
No worries.
Bye, Dan.
Sorry, Erica.
Bye. Say hi to Sarah.
Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah, will do. See you later.
Bye. We're gonna head off to bed as well. It's almost 12:30 here, so
Fine.
poor
Cheers,
little
Jen.
Callie's practically fallen asleep in my arms here. So
What's the weather
Look
like
at my
here?
dog.
so sweet. This
What's
is
the weather
Callie.
like here?
She's a Pomapoo.
I thought she was a dog.
Yeah, that's what she is. A Pomeranian cross toy
Oh,
poodle.
sorry, I got that wrong.
Get Daisy. Well, I'll show you. I'll show you the other dog. We've got a staffy. We've got a staffy cross. She's a rescue, but she's a bit of a funny looking, long sausagey. Yeah, you have to see her to understand.
Jenny.
There
we
she
had
is.
Oh, yeah.
Jenny, we had a staffy cross for 18 years.
Say hi, Mac.
Staffies are the best.
That's a big dog.
Daisy. This is Daisy. She's going to be 10 this year.
How many dogs you got?
We've got 2. Just 2. 2 dogs and 2 children, and they're all girls. So Richard is thoroughly outnumbered.
Jenny, that's how it was in our family.
That's why he's doing the Legos.
Yeah, he likes being a girl dad anyway. So, all right, nice to see everyone. Great to get an
Bye,
up.
darling. Bye,
Good
Richard.
night.
Keep well.
Right,
Bye.
Jen.
All
Right,
right.
Edward. We need to hear about you.
Yeah.
You, Eddie Stevenson.
Oh, yeah. So, just to let everyone know, especially Joe and Pauline, Celia and I just got our passports day before yesterday.
Good.
So now we can go and make some serious plans. So tentatively, the plan is that we're going to come to London, spend time with you, Joe, and family. And so we're going to set it up where we spend a few days there. And then, Joe, you suggested either take the train or we can fly
Yeah,
up.
I think train is a nice trip rather than flying up to Edinburgh. You get to see, Steely will see all the East Coast, which would be lovely, I think.
Yeah. So we're trying to do this where the termination would be in Denmark for Erica's wedding. So we'd go to Edinburgh. And Pauline, I guess you got to make sure our room is ready.
Don't you worry, I'll be organized.
Okay. No, you did say that there's a big festival in Edinburgh at that time.
Yeah, the Edinburgh Festival, which is so the population of Edinburgh doubles during that time. So there should be a lot going on.
Telling Stanley and
What I thought I would try and do, Eddie, but it might not be possible, is to see if I could get, it depends, I need to know when you're coming, maybe get tickets to go and see the Edinburgh Tattoo.
Oh, that would be nice.
But I need to know exactly when you're coming so that I can book the tickets.
Yeah, when is, if you think, maybe in the chat or so, you can give me the dates when that's supposed to happen.
Yeah, I can WhatsApp you the
Yes.
dates. I need to double check them myself, but I think it starts at the beginning of the tattoo and goes right through to the end. Is that right, Bill?
Yeah, you'll need to get in early though if you want to.
I know the tickets go
earliest-
really quickly.
Get one for me, Paul, while you're at it, will you?
Yeah, sure.
And Auntie Flossie treated Bill and Finn and me to the tattoo.
I remember it, Joe.
Yes.
Finley fell asleep.
Me too. She treated us to the tattoo too.
Yeah, so it's
I remember going as a
don't miss
child.
that one.
I remember going with Eric Stevenson, with Mrs. Hearn, Mum and Dad, and Eric was born whiskey and our tomato soup. We're all half cut up in the stand.
I
A
remember
long time ago
That sounds like Eric.
Like till we drink.
Yeah, so the plan is that we'd come to Edinburgh from London, spend a few days, and then on to Denmark. So, Gina, you had sent us the link to that hotel where, I guess, where the wedding is going to be held.
Yeah, I mean, I
think
can
it
give
was
you
Susan that sent it.
Susan, okay.
It's on,
So,
it's on Erica's website, the email address to write to.
right. So, like I said, now that we got our passports, now we can do some serious planning. So you probably will, I'll be talking more to you, Joe, Pauline, to get, nail down some dates. So that's kind of where I am. Really
Oh,
looking forward.
good. That's great.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, meant to say to you, I don't know if you know, but Jeff Palmer was knighted not that long ago.
Really? Yeah, I saw
And
that.
he's just been awarded the MBE too.
Yeah.
No kidding.
He's on a roll.
He's the he's with Grayson, right?
I'll tell you a story I told Joe and Pauline. I met him in the supermarket. I'll tell you that for another day. That was a cracker, I'll tell you. He thinks he's Mr. Pennycook. He just lives up the road from me. He drives a big Bentley now.
Isn't he the one that
That's
went
another story.
Isn't he the one that went to Denmark with Eric?
Yeah.
That's him.
We've never known what happened there, but Jeff Palmer never brings it up. And I've met him up 10 times when I was at Edinburgh Uni, and he never brings anything up about it.
I can well imagine.
He used
Must
to
have
send
been the drugs.
he used to send Auntie Gray the Christmas card every year.
He's up his own ass. I've met him a couple of times. The power's going to his head, I think. But anyway, there you are. There's a story.
All right.
Eddie,
Yes.
I'll have to leave now. I'm feeling a bit tired. I usually have a wee nap at this time.
Okay. Well, I hope to see you soon. I mean, we've been in touch otherwise, but I'm really glad to see you on, and hang in there.
Yeah.
Great that you joined, Eleanor.
Sorry?
Good to see you, Eleanor. It was good that you joined the meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a rough month. I've lost weight, but that's with lack of eating. My appetite's back now, so hopefully I'll put some more weight back on.
Yeah, great.
Good.
Okay. Well, we'll talk soon. Yeah. Eleanor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bye.
take care, Eleanor.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. I see we still have about 13 people still on, so that's good.
Still have
Oh.
13.
And I'm glad we're doing it this way because I subscribe to Zoom, so it's unlimited pretty much.
Yeah. I think Finlay is still there. I thought Finlay had gone, but he's not.
His name's coming up.
Yeah.
I'm still here. So I was having a bit of lunch, so I turned off my camera and the microphone, but I've still been listening in.
Okay.
All right.
Would anybody like a bit boiled egg?
No, thank you.
I put 12 eggs on this morning and asked that lassie to look after them. She forgot all about them. The bloody things are solid.
Cause for divorce, Uncle Bill.
No, I'm not married yet, Adam. But you won't get an invitation, son.
Please.
How you doing, Ad?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
I thought you were going to phone me at the weekend.
I did phone you at the weekend. You cut me off straight away.
Yeah,
I never
well,
cut you
some
off.
people have gone, Jenny Richard
It's all right. And I'll probably give you a call later today if you're still at the office.
I'll be in the shop till 4:30.
All right.
Oh no, don't. The Hearts game's on. I've got my fire sticks on. Leave it till Monday. No, it's not that I don't.
Your football is
not that I
more
don't-
important than my son.
It's not that I don't love you, Adam, but the Hearts are on a roll at the moment.
Fair enough.
I have a
It's
quick
not often you win a game or two, so enjoy it while it lasts.
I have a quick question for Adam. You said that you're catering for 50 people tomorrow. Do you do that all by yourself? Do you have help?
Tomorrow is by myself.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's okay. So it's rice and peas, jerk chicken for 30, ital curry for 10, and then pepper shrimp and patties. So everything's basically ready to go. Just finish it off at location.
The haggis.
Good.
Caribbean.
That's it.
Listen, no
there's
Caribbean
more-
haggis on the
You've got to
menu. Joe.
catch them, Bill.
Yeah.
Adam, there's more Scots in the Jamaican phone book names than any other place. So we're Caribbean, all right. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, well, there's Irish town in Jamaica as well, right? There's a huge Irish population in Jamaica. So the Scottish and the Irish had a big place in Caribbean history too. I can't hit. Sorry.
I says the Irish or Scotsmen with their brains kicked in. Like it's an old thing. Never mind.
Yes, no, not an appropriate joke, Bill.
Yes, a bit.
But yeah,
PC,
anyway,
a bit racist. I would say that. Yes, I would agree with you.
It's pretty straightforward. Once you get the hang of it, everything. The good thing about jerk is everything's pre-marinated.
Yeah.
So it's a case of like I'm oven baking it tomorrow because the location's no flame. And then idle curry, I might make tonight, and then just reheat it on location. Rice and peas we're going in the rice cooker, and yeah, pepper shrimp. Again, it's just marinated and then cooked in a pot on location. And then Jamaican patties, I've got about 200 made already, pre-made in the freezer. So I'll just pull out about.
Are the spicy patties or just regular patties?
So I've got jerk chicken, stew fish and sweet potato, and I do a soy meat curry. I don't do beef. So it's like a beef patty, but I use soy meat instead to have a vegan option.
Okay.
What sort of peppers and hot sauces do you use?
All my hot sauces homemade. I grow my own Scotch bonnets.
All right.
I do mix in like some Thai chilies just to stretch it out.
Yeah.
The only Scotch bonnets I can get are the ones I grow. Still got probably about. Yes.
How do you grow them?
Just so my mum sent me some good seeds from the UK and just grow them in the pot. The season here is not really long enough because they normally start flowering around September.
Yeah.
But I can probably go until about October here, so it's a real push to get out as many as possible.
Yeah.
Last year I got 5 good plants, so I got probably about 500 chilies.
Do you get any Trinidadian hot sauces?
Scorpions?
Yeah, scorpion.
Yeah, so the scorpion, but they're about 20 quid a chili. So about $20 for one chili. So it's extremely hot. It's ridiculous though, the price wise. I do have one Trinidadian customer who comes by and always brings me what is it, the mother-in-law sauce?
Matooks. Was it Matooks?
Yeah, no, he's homemade. He makes his own. So but yeah, mother-in-law sauce, I think it's called. So yeah, extremely hot.
Yeah, it's one of the hottest peppers that they have.
Yeah.
Erica, sorry, Erica, just to say, I'm getting back online to answer your RSVP thing, okay? Because I couldn't get through. I told your mom, but my secretary is doing it at the moment.
Sounds good. I'm glad you're coming.
Just to let you know, I'll be there anyway.
Oliver, I'm surprised you have a tongue with all the hot sauce you do. Like listening to this, I'm scared even at the thought of it.
Yeah, well, it's an acquired taste. I've been at it a long time. I used to when I used to take patties, when I eat patties, split it open and pour the hot sauce in it. Way to go.
The way to go. Yeah. This is quite
Try
interesting.
that one, Adam.
I do a lot. So yeah, this is quite interesting. In Japan, you either get people that really don't go for the spice or other people that really want to challenge themselves. It's quite interesting because, you know, I let them take the bottle and then pour it on as they like, and you can just watch them sweating it out as they try and eat their way through the sauce. So it's always quite good for a laugh.
Yeah. They have competitions over here for that stuff.
Yeah. It's always interesting. This hot sauces is such a big thing now. I always feel like if your food is seasoned well, you don't need a huge amount, right?
True.
You know, some
Japanese like wasabi, they should like Scotch bonnet. Because real wasabi gives you a nice zing.
Yeah, but wasabi is more like a horseradish kind of taste, right? It's, yeah. It's give and take. Japanese food by like itself isn't spicy.
True.
Wasabi is like the only kind of spice they have. They don't use herbs or spices like that in their cooking.
Yeah.
To my disappointment, but yeah, they're quite Indian food is big here, of course. Chinese food, so you get a lot of like Szechuan style food and stuff like that as well. But
what about Thai?
Thai food, yeah. Thai, you can get some Thai as well here. You can get a bit of everything here, really. Especially in Tokyo, it's a big metropolitan city, so you get everything. But
you get some
Caribbean is
Thais.
probably one of the last to really. They don't have such a big connection. There's a Japanese community in Dominican Republic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently after the Second World War,
weird.
some people got moved out there. But the biggest population outside of Japan of Japanese is in Brazil.
Brazil, right? In Rio.
Yeah, so you got a lot of Brazilians here, or the Japanese, but like third or fourth generation, and a lot of the time it's just they're 100% Brazilian, and so they paid somebody to sign a paper and say that was his granddad who was Japanese, so they could move to Japan.
Yeah, I remember when I went to Brazil and I landed in Sao Paulo, and at the airport I saw all these Japanese people and they were like working behind the ticket counters. I'm going like, what's going on here? Because I was totally unaware that there was a big Japanese population in particularly in Sao Paulo.
Yeah. So post Second World War, there was a huge. Like,
it's like Argentina and Italians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some years ago, there used to be quite a few Japanese in Jamaica. Is that still going on?
I think it's more. Yeah, so there's a huge. Well, I wouldn't say it's huge, but there's especially maybe like 80s, 90s dancehall.
Yeah, right.
It was really popular here. So used to, I think a lot of the top dancers in dancehall would come from Japan. And go
right,
to
guy named
Jamaica.
Naki.
Yeah. And we still have a huge sound system here called Mighty Crown, which is like a Japanese reggae sound system. They go worldwide.
That guy Naki, you wouldn't know that he wasn't Jamaican when you heard him.
So, yeah.
He was Japanese, that guy?
Yeah, he was Japanese. Is Japanese.
Oh, is Japanese, okay.
When he does dancehall stuff. And but to hear him do his thing, you would know that he wasn't Jamaican.
Oliver, watch your radio program with the reggae guy. I thought it was brilliant, mate. Very, very good.
You mean the podcast?
Yeah, and your bit with Miss Lou, I thought was really good.
Yeah, that was just a fraction of it, because it was actually a half-an-hour interview, and but the person who did it, the guy who originally did it, his show was called Reggae Strong. He died some years ago, and he's one of the playwrights that's in my book, Stafford, and his woman at the time was also his partner. They had all the shows that they did. This is like back in the 80s, late 80s. And because that interview I did with Miss Lou was in 85. And
you look about 12-year-olds in it, Oliver.
Yeah.
You look about 12. You look a wee boy.
That was the first time I actually met Miss Lou in years. And because she spent some time with my mother, because she always likes to brag about her Scottish cousin. And but anyway, what they did, Diane did with that tape was it was in what do you call it? It was originally recorded in before digital. What's that? Analog. So she found some of the tapes that was done of that show, and she only was able to restore a segment of it. It was actually a half-an-hour show, and that was just 10 minutes of it.
So what relation are you, or what relation was Rachel Bennett to Miss Lou? What was her relationship?
Her aunt. Our granddad and Miss Lou's mother were first cousins.
I see. Okay, I got you.
So that makes us we are her third cousins.
Do you know she was the first black person to go to RADA, the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts in
Yeah.
Great Britain? You know that, yeah.
Yeah, and she had a show back in the 40s on BBC called
Yeah.
Caribbean. I think it was Caribbean Review. No, it wasn't Caribbean Review. Caribbean. I forget. It was Caribbean something. But that was like she did that. That was like one of the first West Indian or / Caribbean shows that came on out of Britain. And she was the host. And then there's this other woman who was also a playwright, Jamaican. Her name was Una Morrison. She was an actress, writer,
Oh,
poet.
I've seen her, yeah. I've seen her, yeah.
I think somebody
Sorry,
did
you guys, but I have to drop the call. I have a place to be. So, but great seeing you all, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
You look
I'm in
good.
Denmark,
Yeah,
I'm in
congratulations again to
look
Johanna
good,
and
Dean.
yourself, of course.
Italy.
You're getting old, dear. You need an afternoon nap, a wee afternoon nap.
Take
I'll
care.
be following you.
Bye-bye.
Okay,
Bye.
Tina,
Evening.
to be continued.
To be continued. Bye.
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 My iPad is showing low battery, so I may end up dipping out very shortly because it's the second time it's come up. So I might be.
I'm going to go too. I've got to see this lassie. I've got, because I'm working today, so I'm going to get her to do it. I don't know how you do all this shit, but she'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
I think we've probably.
Okay, nice to see you all. I'll not say I'll be in touch because I never keep my promises, but Ollie, I think I will be in touch.
It would be nice.
That's a William Price promise, you know, I always keep my promises. That's
Yeah, that I do know.
See you all later.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Okay. So
Okay.
I think, are we all? packed
Yeah.
up?
Yeah.
I think we've covered everybody.
Yeah,
It's
to be
nice to
continued.
see everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, the
So-
only person he was Yayoi, Adam's wife, but it'll have to be next time. She's up. She's still up with Yasmin.
Yeah, I'll probably have to go and wake her.
Okay.
Passed out. No.
And Charlotte, thank you for everything you do for your mum. You're an amazing girl. You're going to make a brilliant nurse. I know you'll get a job, so thank you.
Thank
Charlotte
you.
really does. She's great with Eleanor. She takes her to all her appointments, and I'm really glad she's got her. So thank you.
I'm
from-
sorry if I look tired, everyone, but I
No,
am.
nurses work hard. Erica can vouch for that. Not a problem. I'm going to go. Love to you all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be in touch. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Take
Bye.
care. Good to see everyone.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, love.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
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 Yeah, our numbers are shrinking.
I'm taking
Bye.
off too. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye, Ollie.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Have a good rest
Bye.
of the day.
Yeah. Bye.
Take
Okay.
care. All.
Charge your batteries.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So I think we have covered everybody. I think we need to probably do this much more frequently.
You're the producer.
Yeah, him is a producer.
Yeah.
And I'm going to suggest that we meet in Jamaica at some point.
That will be a challenge, but that's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So one love, one heart,
one destiny.
Yeah.
one destiny.
Oh, Charlotte, did you see the Bob Marley movie?
I've not seen it yet. No, I need to see it though.
Yeah, interesting. All
Yeah,
right.
it's in cinemas now over here. So
Yeah.
What's your favorite? What's your team there in Manchester? Is it City or United?
City.
United.
Oh well, City is playing today.
Yeah, United, but I don't really.
They need
I
help.
don't pay attention to it.
Huh?
I don't really watch it.
Oh.
Okay.
I watch it occasionally, but
I can understand that.
saying that, I'm watching it tomorrow. So
Yeah.
All
It's a
right.
good game tomorrow.
Okay.
Looking good.
All right. Well, I think I know people have a lot of other things to do today, so I
Yeah.
think we had a good
So,
run.
It says Shinley gone?
Uh, his flag is still up, but he's not. So,
And
um,
Eddie, thank you for doing this. Putting it, posting it.
yeah, like I said, I have Zoom now. I use it for business now because just last week I was talking to a colleague in Georgia in that's up by near Ukraine and all of that, and we were on for like 2 hours. You know, so
In Ukraine, you said?
near, it's in that area,
Oh.
Albania, Asia, that neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm on.
All right. I'm tuning out too. So I have some
Okay.
stuff to do.
All right. I think.
But like you always say, to be continued.
Yeah, for sure.
TBC.
Yep. Okay. All right, Charlotte. Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go now because
Okay.
I've got to take the kids out now.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. So bye.
Is Erica there? Bye, Erica. Erica gone. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think we can end it now. I think this is just us. All right, guys. So
Okay.
we'll chat again.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Okay.
Later.
Bye.